Okay, well, we are back.
We are back.
Yeah,
We're still here in the
shower room
showers
with yeah,
with a friend.
yeah. I
Yeah,
guess we found out what happened to Snake.
he's resting.
Yeah, he'll sleep it off.
He'll rub some dirt on it and
Yeah,
take two to
he'll
call
be
him in the morning.
he'll be good.
Yeah.
So let's.
So we just finished a puzzle, by the way.
Yeah.
We wrapped the toilet paper around the broom, and can we take a look at that again, just to see what it says?
I mean, I don't think we can really read it, but it says 634 plus.
All right. So hypothetically speaking, if that were to be alluding to people, 6 would be June, 3 would be Santa, and 4 would be Clover. Poor Clover.
Yeah, we kind of ditched Clover.
But also that it might be a coincidence. Those numbers might not be reflective of those people. But so let's keep looking around here.
Ooh, more toilet paper.
Can we look inside of the? Can we look inside of the toilet? Nope. Okay.
Some pipes. They're connected to the tank on the toilet.
What about the tank? It's a water tank with a toilet.
I've seen a lot of OC guys trying out a piece in something like this, usually for a 187 or something. Guess they think it's clever. Don't know when they'll figure out everybody else thinks it's clever too.
Eh? I mean, I know peace, but what's OC?
Organized crime. What is that, some kind of police slang? Huh?
Oh.
Probably. Huh? What'd I say?
Sus.
Why does he look all sad now?
That's not really important right now, you guys. Let's just check it out, alright?
Well, he's not wasting any time. I see a screwdriver.
The toilet's tank. It doesn't look like the pipes that are supposed to take the water in it are working.
Hey, there's something in there. You see it? I do, and I was trying to click on it. You got a screwdriver.
Bada bing, bada boom. It's a screwdriver. We can unscrew things with this. Was there something we needed to unscrew somewhere? I don't know. Was there something we needed to unscrew?
It can unscrew things. Intense. And I think the rest of this, yeah, it's just an empty toilet tank, which means we can't flush it. Kind of hard to flush a toilet without water.
Well, may as well take a look inside of the bowl, and then I think we should back out and maybe take a look at the thermometer. Oh. What do you think this is? It looks like toilet cleaner. It looks like tar. It looks like tar. Tar? It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. What do you mean it's kind of sticky? Did he stick his hand in there?
I mean, I guess.
Ew. I doubt just pouring some water on it's gonna help much either. What about hot water? Hot water? If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe we could wash it off. Oh yeah,
you know where boiling hot water was found. That would be
man,
nice.
I have no idea. That would be, and I'm sure that there's not like a secret message hidden underneath of it when it washes off. No sir. All right.
Alright, what's in the final stall? They're out of toilet paper in this stall.
Oh man, I feel sorry for the guy that had to use that.
And pipes. They're connected to the tank on the toilet.
Okay. There's nothing in the toilet.
If there was, that would be gross. You know, fair. Nothing unusual about this toilet, thank God.
Alright, what about the tank?
There might be something in the tank, you know? Let's open that shit up.
Yeah.
Hey, there's something. Red key card.
Hey, now we have the second one.
It's a red card. Probably a key card. You remember if you saw a card reader anywhere around here? It's the red key card. And nothing else is in this toilet. Well, we actually have quite a few things now.
Yes, we do. All right, here's my recommendation. Here's what I want to do. So here's a couple. We have the 2 key cards for the door. We also have the screwdriver for the thermometer. We have the broom wrapped in toilet paper, which is going to come in handy later. We have the luminol, which we could probably use on the wall. Or You know what? Hold on. I'm gonna hold that thought. I'm gonna come back to that. But we also have a bucket that we can maybe fill with hot water and pour into the toilet.
Suppose we'll get some hot water.
But we also, in order to get the water. Okay, can we just turn it on, or do we have to mess with that pipe puzzle
No,
in the door?
the pipe looked like. I mean, we were already able to interact with this.
Okay.
Hey, Seven, could you turn on the shower? I'm gonna put the bucket under the head. Oh, okay. Sure thing. That is a hot bucket, I would imagine. It
Don't pour it
defies
upside
gravity.
down. Yeah, it sure does.
It's filled with water. Try not to spill it, okay?
It's heavy.
Well, he's making June carry it. What the heck, man?
Rude.
Okay, I'll carry it.
If we dump this hot water over it, then we might be able to wash the dirt off.
Dirt. Bucket's filled with hot water. June said something about washing dirt off.
Alright. Let's go do that.
Alright, I think it was the middle toilet.
Yes, it was.
If I flush the hot water from the bucket, that should clean it up. Oh, right. We'll flush it, I guess. Alright, so I just pour the hot water into the tank, and... Looks like you filled it. Now you should be able to flush it, right? There's probably a handle somewhere on the tank that you can pull. Yeah, I think so? Serious? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. You never used a toilet before, Junpei. What are you? I don't see a handle.
That's...
Alright, let's flush the hot water.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's
Sure.
on there somewhere. We're just taking their word for it.
Yeah.
Well, there it goes. Just like a toilet should work.
Oh.
The dirt we flushed out is settled to the bottom of the bowl.
185 equals...
That stuff's washed off. Looks like that writing was numbers. See it?
185 equals. What is this?
You got me. Just looks like numbers. Says 185 equals. Huh. Okay, well that's that mystery.
Right. Alright, could we head over and check the thermometer next, maybe?
So we need the screwdriver.
Yes.
There's a thermometer on the wall. Yes, I see it.
Hey, Junpei. You know why thermometers only go up to 107 degrees Fahrenheit?
I do not. And I also don't think that's true, but sure.
Yeah, that's not... Okay.
No, I can't say I ever thought about that.
At 107 degrees, the cells in the human body start to die, and the organs begin to shut down. The proteins in your cells start to harden. It's like when you hard-boil an egg. Even if you cool it down afterwards, it won't go back to being a raw egg. In other words, it's dead. That's why thermometers don't go past 107. There's no point.
Oh yeah?
I mean, I don't think that's true.
Maybe some other type of thermometer, but
Yeah,
Not-
I mean, no, what he said is correct,
well,
but
yes, but not. I think a lot of thermometers would go well past that. Like, has this man
Maybe
ever
not
seen
like
a
a
meat
household?
thermometer?
yeah,
like-
true, exactly. Like a, yeah, it's maybe not a household thermometer though,
But
like
it's
just for,
pretty rare for a fever to get that hot.
Oh, maybe he's talking about that sort of thermometer, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know if that's even the case there. So whatever.
Even viruses and stuff don't usually drive the body temperature up to 107. Of course, there are other external things that could.
Like what?
okay,
Well,
like
let's
hot
see.
water.
Something like getting locked in a sauna, or getting thrown into an incinerator and burnt to death.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess that would get a little hotter than 107 degrees Fahrenheit.
Damn.
All right, I got it! Huh? What's up?
Nothing. Forget about it.
What was that all about?
Weird.
Uh,
But we got a thermometer.
I'm really confused at what his,
This deal was. I have no idea.
yeah. Huh. Okay. All right.
Oh, you took the thermometer off. It says open at the bottom of the gauge. I wonder what it means.
Maybe when it gets that hot, something will open? Yeah, that's about what it looks like. Guess we could do the luminol thing now.
All right. That's precisely what I was going to recommend.
Wait, you don't really think we're supposed to use the luminol here, do you? Yeah, it does seem kind of weird to use it here, but maybe I should try it just in case. And I assume we'll hit the light switch. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
just like you thought.
you know what?
Junpei.
It's the yep.
Yep, more letters.
Left, right, left.
It says LLR LRL. Huh.
Left, right. Let's go back to the puzzle and the door under the shower.
So
Left,
LLR LRL.
I got it.
Okay. I trust you.
Left, right, left, right, left.
Well, I did what it said on the wall. I wonder if it actually did anything.
Okay.
Interesting.
Hey, this drain's acting up.
What the hell did you do?
I just messed with the valves a little. Nothing big. Gosh. Get off my case, Santa. Oh, look at that. There must be water flowing through the pipe on the right. There's water pouring out of the drain. We got the blue
Bada bing,
key
bada
card.
boom. Bingo bongo.
It's the blue key card.
This is the Mercury symbol, isn't it? There was an elevator right outside the big hospital room. I think that same symbol was on the card reader next to it.
Can we go back? Is that allowed?
The doors are one way.
Right, okay.
That's right.
I guess that means we're not supposed to use this card in this room.
Do you really think so? You don't think maybe we need it for this room and the elevator? That's the blue key card. I don't really think you're supposed to worry, that you need to worry about the Mercury symbol part right now.
Well, it's a blue key card, and I guess that's the important factor.
Man, wouldn't it be kind of funny if this ended and like somehow looped back around to the hospital room again, and it would be
That
awkward, like
would
Clover
be,
and Lotus.
Hella
like-
awkward, let's put it that
So,
way.
about that thing we did. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember, what are we supposed to do with this
I think
thermometer?
I think we need to go. Oh, with the thermometer.
Do
Oh,
we hold it up to the shower head, maybe? If I can get this hot water on the thermometer, then maybe. All right,
mean-
thermometer, let's get this party started.
I don't know that I would have thought to do that, but sure. I mean,
It looked like it would open when it got hot, and this produces hot stuff.
oh, you're right. That's correct. Yeah.
There goes the gauge, and it's at the open mark. Huh? It opened. It's a piece of paper. 957 plus. Okay.
That means you're supposed to add something to 957, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, it doesn't take a genius to figure that out. Problem is, what to add?
Let's look in the toilet again. Or
So we have the 957 from that.
we also have the numbers from the toilet.
We have the
There's an equal sign.
634 as well. And then, yeah, the
mean,
toilet
Wait, we should add our numbers to it, maybe.
says 185 equals. So we have.
So
So 9. Okay, bust out your calculator, Hyro.
I got it.
I think we're adding all three of these numbers together.
All right, 957 plus 185
And
plus what was
let's see. The broom is 634.
1776.
What a good year that was.
Yeah, and then 1 plus 7 plus 7 plus 6 is 21, and the digital root of that is 3. So
Hey, that's just like the room we're in.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy
That's-
coincidence?
What a coinky dink. All
All right,
right.
well, I'm assuming we're gonna swipe the cards.
Oh, hey, that blue light just came on.
And we'll do it for red.
Huh? The blue light was just on, but it's off now. And the red light's on instead.
I guess we have to swipe the red card first, and then the blue card, for some reason.
Great job, Jumpy. Both of the lights are on now. Now, you just need to put in a password.
I think-
1776.
Yeah.
Both lights are on. We should be able to enter the password now.
Okay, I don't need to hear an explanation for how a number.
Yeah, we know how
input
the
thing-
number pad works.
Yeah.
Right. 1776.
Did you know that was the year the Revolutionary War started?
Wow!
I can't wait.
The American Revolutionary War? What does that have to do with this story?
That's crazy. All right.
Oh, that's just the exit, okay. I forgot how short of a room that was.
You found it!
Wow, that was no time at all, actually.
There's
oh
a
my
large
goodness.
iron door at the end.
Wow. Okay.
Outside
was-
of the
I mean-
shower room was a hallway that extended off to the left and right. Yeah, no, that really only took us like combined like half an hour to do that one.
I mean, once we figured out, like, once we got all of the answers, it was like pretty straightforward from there, you know?
Yeah,
So.
I just forgot how short that one was.
Let's take
Yeah.
a look.
They'd moved a few steps toward the door when Junpei heard the sound of metal on metal.
Huh?
They turned around. Seven was doing something to the door of the shower room.
What are you doing, Seven?
Well, I figure maybe we might want to come back here sometime. So, I stuck the broom in there to keep the door from shutting. All right, let's go.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you
Uh,
remember this, but a lot of the doors kind of lock behind you, so...
I guess I'm okay with it. That makes sense. I do like the ability to backtrack, but it's also him doing it specifically. I can't help but feel like there's, alternative motives.
Hey,
We'll
who
find out.
knows?
Yeah.
With that, he stood up and began walking down the hallway. He brushed past Junpei and kept going. After a moment, the rest of them followed him. Before long, they found themselves at the large iron door. They had only been there for a moment when June spoke up.
Jumpy, look!
He turned. There on the right side of the hallway was a piece of paper attached to the wall.
What's up?
What's that on the wall there?
Oh, I think it's...
Junpei ran over and peeled it off.
a map of the ship's interior?
It says C deck.
So it's the map for
Ah.
this floor then.
Yeah, it's the C deck map.
We'll have time to study it later. Let's keep going for now.
Well, there's the hospital room on the right.
Yep, looks to be the case. Back at the door, the four of them lined up in front of it. Santa stepped forward. He grabbed hold of the door and turned to look back at the rest of them.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
They nodded. Santa nodded back and threw the door open. All four of them leapt through.
What the?
You're shitting me.
It took only a moment for them to realize where they were.
We're back.
They
I
had
had a
been there
feeling.
only a short time ago.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
Junpei is about to get his comeuppance.
Uh-oh. Womp womp.
It was the large hospital room filled with countless beds. Dot,
I
dot,
predicted
dot.
this. I called this. Uh-oh.
Lotus and Clover looked up as they entered. Ace was there as well, although he looked as though he had only just woken up.
Clover! Lotus! And Ace! I'm glad you're all okay.
Yeah, me too. Ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we totally knew
Lotus,
this was going to happen.
What are you...
Uh-oh.
The moment they spotted Junpei, Lotus and Clover headed straight for him.
I'm dead. We're dead.
As
We're
she
dead.
neared him, Lotus drew back her hand
Slap.
and
Yep.
slapped him open palmed across the face. Admittedly, he kind of deserved that one.
Honestly,
Do
yeah.
this to us!
Her face was furious. She grabbed Junpei by the collar and shook him violently. Clover didn't touch him, but the hate in her eyes was no less potent. It was Seven who stopped them.
Knock it off. We got bigger shit to worry about right now.
His deep voice echoed across the massive room. Lotus glared at Seven, but let Junpei go after one last vicious shake.
What?
Go have a look.
No, don't
Stuck
send
the
Clover in
screwdriver
there.
In the door.
Uh-oh.
Do not send Clover in there. Do not send Clover in there.
That door
Oh
over
my
there,
God.
the one without a number. As long as the screwdriver's there, it can't shut, so you can get in there.
Junpei
There's a
needs
shower
to stop
room
Clover.
past there. I stuck a broom at the door there too. Anyway, go take a look.
Then you're saying we can go in there without passing through the numbered door?
Yes.
Yeah, it's about the size of it.
Wait,
You
what the
know-
hell is in there?
You'll know when you see it.
Yeah, you'll know when
No!
you see it. What a generous forewarning.
No.
Fine, let's go.
No, 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 no. Do not let her go in there.
Nope, they're too
Oh
late.
my
They're
God,
already going.
Come on. Why isn't anyone stopping her? Are you
Yeah.
kidding me?
By
Yep, just gonna let her
then-
go casually get traumatized. Okay.
Listen, a little trauma builds character, okay?
Okay.
By then, Ace had made his way to them, moving with the stiff, shuffling steps of someone who has only just awoken from a lengthy slumber.
My goodness. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Ace shook his head weakly.
Should I go as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, be their emotional support, cause, yeah.
Very well.
Ace followed Lotus and Clover with his stiff, tired gait. ... Boy, am I glad I'm not in that room right now.
I just don't know why not a single person among them wouldn't have said, "Hey, Clover, maybe stay here with us. Don't go in there."
The squeal of tortured metal made Junpei's teeth curl. It sounded like the noise a ghost would make. No matter how many times he heard it, he'd never got used to it. Every time it put him on edge. It didn't help that there was a girl nearby who looked far more like a ghost than a living human should. It was Clover, traumatized,
No kidding.
because none of you even told her that she would find the exploded corpse of her brother hanging in the shower room, and that is a very heartless thing that they just did.
Yeah, that was a.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty
that's
upset
pretty
about
messed up
that.
there, fellas. Like,
Not a
come on.
single one of them was just like,
June,
hey,
not even June said anything, man.
I'm yeah. Of all the people, man, I'm okay.
Oh well. Like I said, a little trauma builds character, I guess.
Yeah, I guess if you're the author of Jujutsu Kaisen, sure.
I haven't watched that.
Well, I won't say anything else.
I probably never will either. But anyway. Yeah. She sat on the edge of the bed, her head drooping listlessly onto her chest. Her eyes were blank and stared across the room at nothing. Her breathing was slow and mechanical. Aside from the rise and fall of her chest, she didn't move. Junpei felt as if even a nudge might cause her to shatter into 1,000 pieces.
Snake was probably murdered.
Wow, that is a great way to put it, Seven.
Chances are he was killed the same way the Ninth Man was.
By the bomb exploding in his belly.
I mean,
yeah.
that's a pretty definitive way to kill somebody. Seven lowered his voice, likely in an effort to keep Clover from hearing what he had to say. There were 4 other people in the room with Junpei and Seven. Ace, Santa, June, and Lotus. Seven looked at each one of them in turn and continued.
It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door
But
shut,
why?
it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door. And then, 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't
2.
open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah. That means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Junpei crossed his arms and grunted.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
Then that means none of us have alibis. We were
So-
all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah.
So I don't think that it could have been Lotus, actually, because
So yeah, because
Two-
if
two-
it was
2 + 8
his
is 10.
2,
yeah,
and they would
you
need to
wouldn't-
make 12, so they would need 10.
they would need another 2, which is impossible. 'Cause
Yeah,
he is
so
2.
that would rule out Lotus, because 2-8 would be impossible.
And she was the one I was suspecting first and foremost. However, you could do. Oh. Okay. You could do 2 + 7.
No, it would be 3 + 7, because we're trying to get, and yeah, 10, because we're trying to hit 12.
Right. So.
That would be Santa 7. Otherwise, your other choice is Clover June. So
No, you're right. You're right. They want you to think there's no way it would be Clover June, right? There's no way Clover would kill her own brother, and there's no way June, the good girl, who's we were simping for, would engage in something like that, right?
yeah, he would never do that.
Right. Anyway, and so it has to be either Clover and June, right? Or Santa and 7?
Yes,
Yes.
to reach 10. Yeah, that math checks out.
I don't think there's any other combination that we can do.
I mean, technically speaking, if we go for more than 2, yes, but I mean, that would be a lot of combinations.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it possible the detonator on the number 9 man could have still been working after he died?
I don't know.
Because someone could have taken it off of his body and kept it on them.
Ooh. That would open up a whole slew of possibilities if that worked.
Yeah. Now, you can't really make any guesses if that was the case.
I mean, that
obviously,
would
because
add
that's
in
immediately, but
so many more possibilities.
I'm just wondering if after after the detonator goes off, can it still function to open doors? Is my question. So,
Well,
well,
who
oh
knows?
well, I guess we'll find out and
Food
see.
for,
Anyway,
food for thought, I guess. It's a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I see the gears turning.
yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I do this a lot. I like to speculate. I like to think. It gets me thinking.
No, let him cook. Let him cook. Anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that means anybody could be a killer.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about?
June seemed shocked.
How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Not just one.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, 7? What are you
Maybe
going to
7 is a
gain by
cop.
being so suspicious?
He's
That's
got
what
he's got
Zero
a
wants, you know?
He just got that cop energy, cop skull. Like, I don't know. He seems like he could be. Or maybe former Yakuza. Who knows?
Oh, jeez. Well, he's certainly big enough for it.
What
Yeah.
Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero.
Are you not in agreement with that? I heard that.
I don't trust him.
Oh, jeez.
He's I mean, I used to think he was like kind of a Giga Chad. This is a really weird. This is I do not believe. No. That's a sus line of thinking, in my opinion.
We shall see, I
He
suppose.
masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question.
Junpei hadn't really considered
If
that.
Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
But I don't understand. I mean, it does. What is the benefit of people tricking Snake and then throwing him in there to die? What
I mean,
do they gain from doing that?
They remove him from play, I guess.
Sure, but I don't know.
I don't
Let's
know.
just cook. Let's just keep going. Yeah.
Junpei,
That's fine.
was Zero still on the ship with them? I mean, do you think Zero's on the ship?
Yes.
Of course he was. That was obvious.
But I don't...
Zero was somewhere on the ship, but Junpei had no idea where. Junpei mumbled to himself, lost in thought.
Where could Zero be hiding?
I don't know. Captain's quarters.
Maybe. Suddenly, everyone went very quiet. Silence was cold and clammy, and Junpei could feel it crawling across his back and around his throat. Again, he heard the ghostly moaning noises, and moments later, a person who looked more ghost than human appeared. It was Clover, yet again, still traumatized. Thank you for asking. She looked at the floor as she spoke, and her voice was a cold monotone.
I think Zero is one of us.
See, there's the dramatic effect there. Every human body in the room froze. The only sound was the muffled rustling of breath. Eyes darted from face to face. One of those faces was the face of their jailer.
I
But
mean, not
Was
necessarily
he one of them? Well, that's possible, or that's crazy.
possible.
You think that's possible?
I mean, yeah, I do think it's possible, but I also don't think it's a guarantee.
All right. Well, we can hit it anyway.
Okay.
I don't think this one matters, so
Okay.
I don't
I mean,
think so.
if I say that, I'm afraid that it will just cause more turmoil and tension than we already have.
Oh,
but
so of course
also-
that's why we have to say it.
Yeah. For the drama.
That's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you
I'm
hear what
saying
he
you're
said?
Zero, June.
Aha!
Exactly.
All right, game's over,
I
boys.
said we shouldn't suspect
We
one
found the
another for no
suspect.
reason.
Let's all get coffee and donuts.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
Oh?
And what's that?
The bracelets.
He held out his left arm.
Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
Huh. You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
I don't know. Junpei let the question hang in the air and looked at the others. It was Santa who answered.
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah.
Junpei nodded.
When we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Alright then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well.
Damn, Junpei busting out the brain cells. Good on ya.
At least they do if
My
Zero
man's
is
cooking.
one of us.
No one spoke. Their faces were grim, but Junpei wasn't sure if they believed him or not.
I mean, he could be wrong, too. But it's a pretty good theory, so.
Yeah, I'm willing to roll with it. Finally, Lotus spoke up.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important?
Hey, she's thinking like you, Hyro.
Why would Zero
Yeah.
want to hide as one of us?
Don't compare me to her.
Too late.
Oh, well, that's because...
Junpei choked. He hadn't thought of that, and he had to be honest with himself. He had no idea.
I don't know.
Lotus sighed.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
Wah wah.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah,
Junpei was painfully aware of their eyes on him and their disapproval. He tried to find something else, anything else to look at. Then, in that horrible silence, they heard a bell begin to ring. It was the clock at the central staircase.
4 hours
It's
left.
3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Oh,
3 hours left, man.
All right. Well,
Then we need to move now.
So did that take them like 2 hours to get through the shower room? Is that what that is? Or am I misremembering? I might be misremembering.
they definitely no. I just a little bit ago, I mean a couple episodes ago, I believe were in the hospital room there when they said they only had 5 hours left. That's why I just said I thought they had 4.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess they spent 2 hours in the shower room then.
That's ridiculous. Okay.
Seven, Clover, Junpei. I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
you're right, but...
Junpei couldn't bring himself to respond. He swallowed the words he wanted to say and sighed. Seven and Clover remained similarly silent. Their eyes were looking at something somewhere else, very far away.
We must go. We have very little time left.
Ace's words put their feet to moving. They all knew where they were going.
Our next destination is Mercury.
Oh, dude, that's pretty far away.
Here we
well,
go.
This Mercury. They stood in front of the elevators next to the stairs that led to the casino in the kitchen. Between the 2 elevators was a card reader with the Mercury symbol engraved on it. Junpei stood in front of it with the Mercury key
Oh,
card.
that's the...
Yeah, I found it in the shower room.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's got the Mercury symbol.
He took a deep breath and slid the card through the reader. It made a small beep and the lights on the reader blinked to life.
My question
Now
is,
we can go.
if we hadn't gone in door number 3, though, would we have not found the Mercury keycard?
I mean, you'll have to find out, I guess.
I guess so.
7 people, including Junpei, climbed onto the elevator.
That's a creepy looking elevator.
Kind of
Looks like
reminds me
there's
of an
only two
Iron
floor buttons
Maiden.
working.
Yeah, a little bit.
C and bottom.
Just like you. The rest were destroyed or did nothing when pushed.
Time to head down then.
You know, I wasn't expecting that, and I don't know how to respond to that.
Junpei hit the high roll button. The door closed. Slowly, they began to move downward. Sometime later, all 7 of them stepped off the elevator and onto the bottom deck. They stepped off and saw that the hallway to their right ended somewhere between 20 and 25 feet from them. The hallway in front of them was a dead end, but not a regular dead end. Oh,
Oh
This is
boy.
a numbered door.
No way. We have to get to
Yeah.
11
It's door 2.
we found door
Or-
2.
or 20, I guess.
Immediately, they began to discuss who would go through it.
So who should go through the door this time?
All right, so
We don't need to be discussing who we're leaving behind this time, right?
Right. It's set up so we'll be able to meet up again once we get through the numbered doors.
Then there's no need for arguments at this point.
Nope.
We should figure out who's going in first.
Very well. Would anyone like to volunteer?
I'll do it.
The first to speak up was 7,
I'll go too.
and
I
Junpei.
suppose
7 and
I need to go
5,
too, then.
12.
And
Plus
Lotus is also volunteering.
That's it.
Okay.
All right, that's 2. That's the 3 of us. All right.
Junpei followed suit, which meant Lotus was by default the 3rd member. Yeah, no, that math definitely checks
Yeah.
out.
All right, we're taking off.
Okay, please be careful.
Jesus. You two are acting like you're married, you know that?
No.
No way.
June blushed. So did Junpei.
Don't be silly. Cut it out.
Perhaps in an attempt to hide his emotions, he quickly turned away to pull the lever on the red. However, as for what is actually beyond door number 2, the audience is going to have to find out in the next episode.
Oh no. Okay.
Yep,
Well,
that's the end of the episode.
womp womp. What's behind door number 2, you guys? Assuming you haven't played the game, leave a comment.
Can I
You
leave a
should tell
comment?
us. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
even if I
um,
know what's behind door number 2?
Until next time.